Warning, chosen ones, do not scroll past this. Do not dismiss what you're about to hear. This is not just another spiritual message. This is an urgent celestial warning delivered directly to those who carry the frequency of awakening. The full moon approaching is not just another lunar cycle. The cosmic energies converging right now haven't aligned this way in over a century. Ancient wisdom keepers and modern energy workers are in complete agreement. A monumental portal is opening, a divine gateway that will trigger the most profound wave of transformation available to awakened souls on this planet. This is the moment your soul has been preparing for, not just in this lifetime, but across countless incarnations. This full moon represents a cosmic amplifier offering a quantum leap in consciousness, a direct pathway to your highest destiny, your deepest power, and the miracles you've been calling in. But with this immense opportunity comes equally immense danger. The energies will be so potent, so clarifying, that they will act as a universal sorting mechanism. Those who are prepared, those who are spiritually aware, will ascend to new levels of manifestation, clarity, and divine alignment. For them, this full moon will be a coronation, an initiation into higher frequencies. But for those who are unaware, for those who stumble blindly into these sacred energies, the experience can become chaotic, confusing, and tragically lock them out of this ascension window, forcing them to repeat painful lessons they were destined to transcend. This is why the universe has guided you to this message at this exact moment. You are being warned because you are one of the chosen. You're being given a divine blueprint to navigate the powerful energetic currents of this approaching full moon. There are 7 critical mistakes, 7 spiritual pitfalls that you absolutely must avoid before and during this lunar event. Making even one of these mistakes could sever your connection to divine flow, block your blessings, and leave you trapped in old patterns while others around you break through. If you're ready to protect your breakthrough and avoid the traps that destroy what the universe is building for you, drop a like right now, subscribe to this channel, and comment, "I'm ready," so your spiritual guides know you're awake, alert, and claiming divine guidance for this full moon. Pay close attention, because your entire future, your very destiny, depends on what you do in these critical days before the full moon reaches its peak. The first and most critical mistake you must avoid before this full moon is ignoring the whispers of your intuition. Understand this fundamental truth. Your intuition is not just a gut feeling or random hunch. It is the voice of your higher self, the direct communication line from your soul, your spirit guides, and the universe itself. On ordinary days, this voice can be subtle, easily drowned out by logical mind chatter and external world chaos. But as we approach this full moon, as the veil between dimensions thins to nearly transparent, your intuition will be screaming at you. It will be amplified, supercharged by incoming lunar and cosmic frequencies. It will manifest as sudden urges to go somewhere or avoid a certain place. It will be clear, undeniable thoughts that pop into your mind, telling you to reach out to someone specific or finally begin that project you've been postponing. It might show up as physical sensations, a tingling in your hands when you contemplate a correct decision, or a feeling of deep unease in your stomach when you consider a path that's wrong for you. To ignore these signals during this full moon window is spiritual self-sabotage. It's like having the universe hand you a golden key and you choosing to throw it into the ocean. The universe will test you during this time. It will present you with choices, with crossroads, and your logical mind will try to argue, to rationalize, to choose the safe or practical option. But the safe option is the trap. The practical option is the cage of old paradigms. During this full moon period, your intuition is your only true compass. You must trust it implicitly, especially, when it makes no logical sense. Here's your strategy. Before you make any decision during this full moon window, from what you eat for breakfast to how you respond to an important email, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and ask your higher self, is this in my highest alignment? Then listen. Don't think, listen. Feel the answer in your body. The first response you get, the one that comes before doubt and fear, can creep in. That's divine truth. That's your soul speaking. Ignoring it is the first step toward missing the entire celestial opportunity this full moon is offering. Your intuition during this time isn't just giving you guidance. It's giving you navigation coordinates for the exact timeline you're meant to step into. Miss the signals and you'll stay on the old timeline. Follow them and you'll quantum leap into the reality you've been praying for. The second catastrophic mistake that will destroy your full moon blessings is engaging in low vibrational conversations and gossip. This one is so insidious because it's woven into the very fabric of our daily interactions. But during this amplified lunar window, it becomes absolutely lethal to your spiritual progress. Every word you speak is a vibration. It's a spell you're casting into the universe. Your words are literally creating your reality. On ordinary days, there's some buffer between what you say and what manifests. But during this full moon's heightened energetic sensitivity, the power of your words will be magnified 1,000-fold. Engaging in gossip, speaking negatively about others, complaining about your circumstances, voicing fears or lack, judging another soul, is the equivalent of building a dense, energetic prison around yourself. As the divine light of this full moon pours onto the planet, these low vibrational words act as frequency barriers, deflecting blessings and locking you into the very reality you're complaining about. Think of it this way. The universe is trying to send you a download of pure abundance consciousness, manifestation codes, miracle frequencies. But your verbal complaints and negative speech are creating so much static that the signal cannot get through. You're literally jamming your own divine transmission. During this full moon window, you must become a sacred guardian of your own mouth. Before you speak, ask yourself 3 questions. Are these words creating a reality I want to live in? Do these words elevate me and the person I'm speaking to? Do they align with the highest version of myself who is already living a life of miracles? If the answer to any of these is no, then choose sacred silence instead. Silence is infinitely more powerful than negative speech. It holds space. It protects your field. It keeps your frequency pure. If you find yourself in situations where others are gossiping or complaining during this full moon period, you don't need to preach to them or try to change them. Simply excuse yourself from the conversation. Protect your energy field at all costs. Your proximity to low vibrational speech can contaminate your field even if you're not actively participating. Instead, use your voice during this time to speak affirmations and declarations. Say them out loud. I am in perfect alignment with my divine destiny. I am a magnet for miracles. I am receiving the blessings of this full moon with ease and grace. Each positive declaration is a powerful command to the universe, reinforcing your readiness to receive and anchoring high frequencies deep within your cellular structure. Do not underestimate this. Your words during this full moon window will either be your chains or your wings. They will either trap you in the old reality or lift you into the new one. Choose wisely. Choose consciously. Choose powerfully. The third deadly mistake is one that most people are committing every single day without realizing the profound spiritual damage it causes. During this powerfully charged full moon period, you absolutely must not consume fear-based media and digital noise. The mainstream news, the endless scrolling through social media feeds filled with outrage and division, the violent entertainment, the doom scrolling through crisis after crisis. These are not benign activities. They are frequency weapons designed to keep your vibrational state locked into low-density emotions: fear, anger, anxiety, separation. Fear is the mind killer. It is the direct opposite of the frequency of love and trust that is required to move through this full moon portal into higher consciousness. When you consume this fear-based content, you are willingly flooding your energy field with toxic pollution. It clouds your third eye, creates disharmony in your chakras, and prevents you from receiving the divine downloads this full moon is trying to deliver. You cannot expect to receive cosmic wisdom, manifestation codes, and miracle frequencies if your personal broadcast system is tuned to the frequency of chaos and fear. It's like trying to download a file while a virus is running. The download gets corrupted or blocked entirely. During this full moon period, commit to a radical digital detox. Unplug from the matrix. Do not watch the news. Do not scroll through social media. Do not engage with any content that makes you feel anxious, angry, afraid, or separate from your power. This isn't about being ignorant of world events. This is about being wise enough to protect your sacred vessel during a time when it's most vulnerable and most receptive to higher energies. The world's problems will still be there after the full moon, but your opportunity to quantum leap might not be. Instead of consuming digital poison, consume soul nourishment. Listen to high-frequency music, solfeggio frequencies, classical music, sacred sounds. Go outside and place your bare feet on the earth to ground yourself in Gaia's healing electromagnetic field. Read spiritual texts, meditate, sit in silence, and simply observe the beauty of the natural world. You must create a clear and sacred space within your mind and energy field for the divine to enter. You cannot fill a cup that's already overflowing with toxic waste. Empty your cup during this full moon so the universe can fill it with liquid light, with pure source consciousness, with the codes of your next level. This act of unplugging is an act of profound self-love. It's a powerful declaration that you are choosing higher consciousness over mass consciousness, that you're choosing truth over propaganda, that you're choosing your spiritual evolution over societal programming. The blessings this full moon wants to bring you cannot compete with fear-based programming. One will win. Make sure it's the blessings. The fourth devastating mistake is one that will trap even spiritually aware souls if they're not vigilant. It is the mistake of clinging to old identities and refusing to release past grievances during this full moon window. This full moon energy is a cosmic reset button. It's a divine invitation to be spiritually reborn. But you cannot be reborn if you're still carrying the corpse of your old self on your back. You cannot step into a new timeline while dragging all the baggage from the old one. This means you must consciously and deliberately release every last grievance you're holding on to. That person who betrayed you, that family member who hurt you, that friend who abandoned you, that boss who wronged you, that ex who broke your heart. You must forgive them. Not for them, for you. This forgiveness is a selfish act of energetic liberation. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Energetically, it anchors you to the past. It tethers your timeline to a low vibrational event, making it impossible for you to ascend into a higher reality. During this full moon, the cosmic energies will amplify whatever you focus on. If you focus on past hurts, you will manifest more situations that bring you pain. It's universal law. There's no way around it. Energy flows where attention goes. I want you to perform a full moon forgiveness ritual. Write down the names of everyone you feel has wronged you. Next to each name, write the specific grievance. Look at that list and then say out loud, I release you. I forgive you. I set myself free. Then burn that paper safely. As you watch the smoke rise, visualize all the dense, heavy energy of those old wounds leaving your body, your mind, your spirit, being transmuted by the fire into pure light. But it's not just about forgiving others. It's also about releasing your old identity, the stories you tell yourself that keep you small. I'm not good enough. I always fail. Nothing ever works out for me. I'm unlucky. I'm unworthy. These are just programs. They are not truth. They are not you. During this full moon, you must stop telling these stories. You must let go of the person you were yesterday to become the person you're destined to be tomorrow. This is your chance to wipe the slate completely clean. Don't desecrate this sacred opportunity by dragging the mud of your past into the pristine temple of your future. Step through this full moon portal, clean, light, unburdened, ready to receive the magnificent new identity that the universe has waiting for you. This is your moment of absolute liberation. Seize it. The fifth critical mistake that will obliterate your full moon blessings is perhaps the most overlooked aspect of spiritual ascension: neglecting or disrespecting your physical body during this sacred time. Understand a profound truth that's been hidden in plain sight. Your body is not a machine to be fueled and forgotten. It is a sacred living temple. It is a crystalline biological antenna designed specifically to receive, translate, and broadcast cosmic information. Every cell in your body has consciousness. Every strand of your DNA is a filament of light waiting to be activated by incoming lunar and galactic frequencies. During this full moon, the universe will be sending what can only be described as light codes, packets of divine information, upgrades for your consciousness, blueprints for your highest self. These codes are not abstract concepts. They are literal energetic particles that must be received and integrated by your physical body. If your temple is polluted, if your antenna is clogged with debris, these divine transmissions will be deflected. Or worse, they'll be received but unable to integrate, causing physical and emotional chaos that people often mistake for illness or mental breakdown. What constitutes disrespect for your temple during this full moon? It begins with what you consume. Every piece of food you eat carries a vibrational frequency. Heavily processed foods, foods laden with sugar and chemicals, dense, heavy meats. These carry the frequency of death, of fear, of the industrial machine. To eat these things during this full moon is to willingly ingest the very frequency of the matrix you're trying to transcend. It's like inviting the enemy into your sacred inner sanctum. These foods create thick, energetic sludge in your system, lowering your frequency and making it impossible for delicate high-frequency light codes to find a resonant landing place within your cells. During this full moon window, treat your body as the most holy altar. Consume only light. Eat foods closest to the sun, fresh organic fruits, vibrant vegetables. Think of them not as calories, but as solidified light, as information from Earth herself, preparing your body to harmonize with the planetary frequency shift. And you must hydrate with conscious intention. Water is not just H2O. It is liquid crystal, a programmable medium that carries memory and consciousness. During this full moon, drink pure water and program it with your intention. Hold your glass of water and speak your prayers into it. I program this water with perfect health, divine clarity, and effortless alignment with this full moon's blessings. Visualize pure golden light pouring into the water. As you drink it, feel that conscious liquid cleansing every cell, preparing your crystalline matrix to receive cosmic downloads. Furthermore, you must honor your body's need for rest during this time. The integration of these powerful full moon energies is exhausting for the physical body. You may feel unusually tired. Don't fight this. To push through with caffeine and stimulants is to override a critical divine process. Sleep is not a shutdown. It's when your consciousness travels to higher realms to receive instruction and healing. During this full moon period, your dreams will be extraordinarily vivid and potent, filled with symbolic messages, visitations, and direct teachings. To prepare for this, create a sacred sleep space. Turn off electronics at least an hour before bed. Meditate. Anoint your third eye with lavender oil. Ask your guides to protect you and deliver the messages you need to receive. During the day, avoid strenuous exercise. Instead, engage in gentle movement, slow walks in nature, gentle yoga, stretching. The purpose is to help energy flow, to prevent blockages. As you walk, feel your connection to Earth. Feel her ancient stable energy rising through your feet, grounding and protecting you. Neglecting your body during this full moon isn't a minor oversight. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of ascension mechanics. You are not a ghost in a machine. You are spirit made manifest. And your manifestation, your beautiful sacred body, is the key to grounding heaven's light here on earth. If you understand that your body is your sacred temple, your divine instrument for this full moon activation, go to the comments right now and declare, "I honor my temple," to seal this intention and signal to the universe that your entire being is ready for transformation. The sixth mistake is perhaps the most psychologically challenging, the barrier where many awakening souls stumble. During this full moon, you must not resist or reject the emotional purge that will inevitably be triggered within you. Let me be crystal clear about this. The incoming wave of full moon energy is a wave of absolute truth. Like a powerful flood, it will rush into the deepest, darkest corners of your psyche, your subconscious mind, and it will churn up everything that's been suppressed, denied, hidden. Every old trauma from this life and past lives, every suppressed fear, every ounce of unexpressed grief, anger, or shame will be forced to the surface. This is the great shadow purge. It may manifest as sudden, overwhelming sadness that seems to come from nowhere. You may find yourself inexplicably angry, lashing out at loved ones. Deep anxieties you thought you'd conquered may roar back to life. Old painful memories may play on a loop. Your first human instinct will be to resist this. You'll think, "This can't be right. I'm supposed to be ascending. I'm supposed to feel blissful. Why do I feel so terrible? I must be doing something wrong." This is the great illusion. This is the trap. The purge is not a sign that you're failing. It's irrefutable proof that you're succeeding. It's evidence that the light is working, that it's powerful enough to penetrate your densest shadows and bring them into consciousness to be healed and released forever. To resist this process is to create a catastrophic energetic blockage. Imagine holding a beach ball underwater. It takes tremendous energy and constant pressure to keep it submerged. The moment you lose focus, it erupts to the surface with violent force. This is what you do when you resist emotions. You're using precious life force to suppress the very things trying to leave you. This internal battle exhausts you, lowers your vibration, and prevents full moon blessings from integrating. The ancient masters knew this secret. The only way out is through. You must become the fearless alchemist of your own emotional landscape. When the wave of sadness comes during this full moon, don't resist it. Don't distract yourself with your phone or numb it with food or substances. Stop. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes and invite it in. Say, "Hello, sadness. I see you. I'm willing to feel you without judgment." Get curious. Where do you feel it in your body? Is it tightness in your chest? A pit in your stomach? Simply breathe into that sensation. Observe it like a scientist, observing weather patterns. Don't attach a story to it. The mind will want to say, "I'm sad because of this person or that event." Gently let that story go. The story keeps the emotion trapped. Instead, focus only on the pure physical sensation of the emotion. You are not your sadness. You are the vast, silent awareness, witnessing the sadness. As you hold that emotion in a loving, non-judgmental embrace, a miracle happens. The emotion, having finally been seen and acknowledged, begins to dissolve. It loses its power. It transmutes from dense trapped energy into free-flowing life force. During this full moon, you must be prepared to feel everything you've spent your life running from, and you must have the courage to stand your ground, to breathe, to allow the waves to wash through you, knowing that on the other side of this storm is unimaginable peace, freedom, and wholeness. Each emotion you allow yourself to feel and release is another chain breaking, lightening your energetic load, allowing you to rise higher and faster than you ever thought possible. The seventh and final mistake is the most profound, dealing with the very purpose of your incarnation at this specific cosmic moment. You must not fall into the illusion of separation by isolating yourself energetically during this full moon. The old paradigm was built on the foundational lie of separation, that you're separate from others, separate from nature, separate from God. This lie is the root of all fear, competition, and conflict. The new reality being born through this full moon is built on the foundational truth of unity consciousness, the experiential knowing that we are all one, individual expressions of a single, unified consciousness. This full moon activation is not just an individual upgrade, it's a collective planetary event. You, as a chosen one, as a light worker, are a critical piece of this divine puzzle. You are one of the frequency holders, the souls who volunteered to come to Earth at this time to anchor the light and stabilize the consciousness grid for all of humanity. Your energy, your consciousness matters more than you can possibly comprehend. The mistake of isolation can take many forms. It can be the physical act of hiding from the world out of fear. But more insidiously, it's the energetic act of closing your heart, focusing only on your own healing without a thought for the collective. This is the final test of ego. The ego wants to ascend alone. The soul knows we can only ascend together. During this full moon, you have a sacred mission. You must consciously connect your heart to the emerging grid of unity consciousness. This doesn't mean you have to be with crowds. For many, that would be overwhelming. This is an inner connection. Find time during this full moon to sit in meditation. Visualize your own radiant heart glowing with brilliant golden white light. Then see that light expanding out from you, sending luminous threads of energy, connecting to the hearts of your loved ones, your friends, even those you have difficulty with. But don't stop there. See these threads connecting to the hearts of every awakening soul on the planet. See them connecting to trees, oceans, animals. Visualize a magnificent shimmering web of light encasing the globe with your heart as a bright anchor point within it. As you hold this vision, you're not just imagining, you're performing powerful energetic service. You're contributing your frequency to the collective field, making it easier for others to awaken. You're strengthening the signal of unity, helping to override old broadcasts of fear and separation. Reach out to at least one other person you know is on this path during the full moon. Send them a simple message. Thinking of you during this powerful full moon. We're in this together. That simple act of connection amplifies both your energies exponentially. Don't hide your light during this full moon. Don't believe the lie that you're alone. You're part of a vast celestial team. Your family of light is all around you, both on this planet and in higher realms, watching, waiting, ready to support you. All you have to do is open your heart and connect. This is the final key that unlocks the door to the new reality. It's the realization that love, not just for self, but for all, is the only frequency that truly sets you free. If you're ready to fulfill your sacred mission and connect your heart to the collective grid of light during this full moon, go to the comments and type "We are one" to affirm your place in the family of light and amplify unity consciousness across the entire planet.